Students, today we are starting with EVS 2 chapter 7 from shelters to village settlement part 2. Seasonal camps. In part 1 we have already seen that at the time of Homo sapiens the climate was getting warmer and everywhere the environment was changing, and with the changing environment the diet of Homo sapiens was also undergoing through a change, and big animals like mammoths were on the way to extinction due to sudden change in environment. So Homo sapiens largely turned on to hunting smaller animals like wild boar, deer, mountain goats and sheep. So now we will see the further part. The changed diet pattern enabled the groups of Homo sapiens to roam faraway regions. So there was a change in the diet plan, and this made them possible to roam in a faraway region. They moved their camps from different places according to the seasonal changes, and there they harvested seasonal wild grains, gathered seasonal fruits and roots, and they would find out the best season for fishing and use the knowledge to their advantages. So with their knowledge, with their experience, with the going time, they used their knowledge and they found out the best time for fishing, and they used their knowledge to their advantages so that they could be benefited by that. And by observation they discovered the best hunting grounds, and for this reason they stayed in one place for a longer period of time. They cleared jungles by felling the trees and started setting up the seasonal camps in the clearing. Now we come to the third part, that is the village settlement. The way of life of humans in the New Stone Age was completely different from that of the humans in the Old Stone Age and the Middle Stone Age. And during this period, humans became producers of food grain. They started investing their more time in cultivating and doing agriculture. And the beginning of cultivation is the main characteristics of the New Stone Age. So what is the main characteristics? Beginning of cultivation. Mainly the beginning of cultivation started in the period of New Stone Age. Hunting and gathering a way of life gathering way of life, it is necessary to keep moving all the time. So when they were only hunting and gathering different foods and food grains, it was necessary for them to move from one place to another over a period of time. But now as they were doing agriculture, it was possible for them to store food, and they were staying in one place for longer period of time, as they can use the store food for longer period of time. And it is not necessary that they used to do only farming and cultivating, but with farming, with cultivation and agriculture, they used to also hunt animals and do other work as well. So as agriculture made it possible to store food and use it over a long period of time, there was no need to keep moving constantly. And so the nature of agriculture work made it necessary to stay in one place. And so the people established a permanent village settlement and lived in them generation after generation. So these all things made them possible to stay in one place for a longer period of time. And that is why this was the beginning of establishing permanent village settlement and live them in generation after generation. This is the end of the whole lesson of chapter 7 from shelters to village settlement. In the next lesson we shall review the social organization and the culture of these village settlements.